What's up guys, welcome back to Nick's Fishing. Now as you can already tell, today's video is going to be way different than anything I've ever done on my channel before, or really anything I've ever done before. So as you know, I live in Georgia. I do pond fishing, lake fishing, basically just freshwater fishing. But in today's video, I was actually at St. Augustine, Florida. I was staying there for like 5 days and we're right on the beach. So I'm like, guys, I have to do some fishing. So I went to Walmart, picked up an Ozark Trail $20 combo. I'll pop up a picture of it on the screen right here just so you can see it a little bit better. But basically guys, I challenged myself to go somewhere where I've never fished, which is the surf, buy a $20 rod and see if I could catch any fish on it. Now the bait of choice was shrimp, and let me just tell you guys, I had some success. Now guys, I know nothing about saltwater, so the first day whenever I walked down there, I waited till it was late, I let the tide come in, and my idea of fish that I thought I might could catch was a whiting, because I've seen people catch them on the beach before. Here's a picture of whiting on the screen right now. So basically, whenever I got down to the beach, I was going to start fishing, but I was like, well, I see a guy here, I'm going to ask him for some tips. Because to my knowledge, the tidal pools, like before the sandbar, is where those whiting like to sit. I wasn't positive, but I asked the guy that was there and he told me, yes, that's what you need to do, cast right in those tidal pools, the whiting run through there. So that's what I ended up doing. And on the first night I did not film because this was just kind of a test run to see if I could catch anything. But I'm about to show some pictures on the screen right now, and as you can see guys, I caught a couple fish. I was so pumped because that's my first fish I've ever caught from the surf. I mean, I've caught a couple saltwater fish. I've been fishing before, but never from the surf on the beach. So then guys, the next night I decided to go out, and this is whenever I started filming. I haven't talked about the rig yet that I was using just because you're going to see it. I'm about to show it here in a second. So I hope you guys enjoy this footage. I'm basically just going to shoot into it, but after these clips play, the video is not over because I did go fishing more. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, so here is the rig. We basically have a drop shot rig where we have this circle hook on right here, and it comes down to a 4-ounce weight. That way it'll stick down in the sand. Now my bait won't go anywhere. And here's the bait. We just have a knife right here to cut it with. A simple shrimp, frozen shrimp. We just defrosted them. We had them in the freezer. And basically what I'm doing is I just cut a piece about like this right here. I mean, super small, and that goes on the small little circle hook. I'm not sure what size this is, just kind of like that. And then we have our $20 Walmart Ozark Trail reel, and yeah, I'm gonna come out here and cast it for you. Let's see here. I know the audio is gonna be horrendous because we're at the ocean and it's super noisy. But as you can see, the dark water is right out there in front of me. That's because it's deeper. There's like a little tidal pool. So I am basically just gonna throw it right out there and reel up my reel. How it's tight, as you can probably see, it is super tight. And I'm just sitting there on the bottom, and whenever a fish is on there, I'll just feel a tap, 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 and that's how I know that I'll have him. So now the waiting game begins, guys. Hopefully they'll be biting here tonight like they were yesterday. Oh my gosh. Yes, I got crushed. I've never felt a bite that hard at the beach. Oh, yes. Yes, guys. That is awesome. I've only been fishing for literally, like, let me check my camera. I've been fishing for less than a minute, and this guy clobbered it. Oh, there he is. I know this is a circle hook, and I did not have to set the hook. I just had to reel into him, but it literally scared me, guys. Just a little whiting. That right there is the target fish. I don't think I'm going to set up the tripod yet. Let's just try to get a little look at him. I'm going to try to lip him, guys. Oh, he's not going to let me. Stop, fish. Stop squirming. Stop squirming. There it is, guys. Pretty little fish. This is a whiting. As I've probably said a bunch of times. Not super big, probably about 7 or 8 inches. But literally, guys, that is such an amazing sign. I did not know if they were going to be biting, but that is so awesome. I'm going to come down here for the release, and there it is. And he swam off, guys. Let's go. I reckon I'm gonna try to catch one more fish the same way, and then I'm gonna set up the tripod and try to get an angle like that. So let me come down here and put on another bait. That's insane, guys. That was literally instant. I'm gonna use this piece right here. Wow, I am in shock, guys. Literally, I did not think that was a whiting because he hit it so hard. Usually they don't hit it like that. That guy sure did. That might mean that there's a bunch in the area, and whenever he saw that, he just had to get him some food for himself before anything else could get it. But there's the bait. Just a little tiny piece of shrimp. Okay. We know they're here, so we're just going to cast back out in literally the same spot. Perfect. Alright, got my line tight, and now it's just a waiting game. Maybe we won't have to wait long, because we sure didn't that cast. Oh, I'm getting hit again. Guys, I'm getting hit. There it is. Oh my gosh. Guys, they're stacked. They're stacked. They're stacked. He's on there. You gotta be kidding me. That's another one. Guys, this is amazing. Guys, literally the first saltwater fish I've ever caught on the beach was yesterday, and now it's the next day, and I literally have them dialed. Tiny little piece of shrimp. Stop it, fish. Oh my goodness. That is ridiculous. And come in for the release. They say these fish are great for eating, but I really don't feel like cleaning and cooking them. There he goes, right in there. So for today's video, I'm just going to be catching and releasing, but I come to this beach every year, guys. It's St. Augustine. I'm pretty sure I said that already. So if you do want to catch and cook, let me know down in the comments below, and next year I can make it happen because I had these fish dialed. Literally, Ozark Trail Reel is crushing them. This is the only weight I own too. So I really hope I don't break off, because if I do, I'll be screwed, but I'm just going to enjoy this while I can. Now I'm going to set up the tripod because there's so much action. I want you to see it from a different angle. So let me get this all set up, and I'll get back with you in a second. Okay guys, we have a little bit of that last shrimp still on there at the bottom, and then I just put on a new piece, and basically here is the rig. Shrimp to the weight, shrimp to the weight, just like that. I'm like this 8-foot surf rod, and now I'm going to cast it out there. They're literally stacked. I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer. And hopefully y'all can see my rod tip. Basically, like whenever a wave comes, I'll give you a demonstration. Whenever a wave comes, your rod tip goes down and up, slow like that. But whenever a fish comes by, it goes boom, 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 something like that. So hopefully you'll be able to see that, and I don't know. It's just cool, like having the suspense of like waiting on him and then watching your rod go like that. That's so cool to me. Hopefully you guys can see it too. So as you're about to see, I'm not going to cast far. I'm just going to cast right in that deep spot where that tidal pool was earlier. And yeah, let's see how long this takes for another fish to bite. Out there. And now I've reeled up my slack. I think I'm in. I definitely missed it, guys. That took 4 minutes. That's the longest it's taken a fish to bite, is 4 minutes. So it's not too bad. Dang it. I was not lying, guys. Well, there was a tiny piece of shrimp on it, it just fell off. I was not lying. Oh no, the shrimp's still here. What am I talking about? I was not lying about the fish being there because he literally just basically cleaned my hook. So I'm going to get re-rigged up, and that's awesome to see that they're still biting, because I was getting a little bit worried because it took 4 minutes, which isn't a long time at all. That's the longest it's taken so far. So let me go get a new piece of shrimp. Okay guys, I am re-rigged up. This piece came right by the head, so it's looking like a pretty good piece. We're going to cast right back in the same spot, and hopefully the fish are still going to be stacked up there. So let's see what happens here. Cast it a little bit too far, so I had to pull it in some, but now I'm in the money zone, got the line tight, and yeah, let's just wait on a fish to bite. Hopefully here in about 2, 3, 4 minutes we should have another one on. It's been 6 minutes and I didn't get a bite yet, so I was like, dang, what the heck happened? I was going to start moving down, but apparently something got my bait and I didn't even know it, guys. I thought I kind of had a little nibble, but like it was nothing for sure, so I never like reeled and tried to set the hook on it. But dang, I guess I'm going to stay right here. I am going to keep giving this spot a chance, but if it doesn't pan out, like if the fish stop biting, I can move down to the right, I can move down to the left. There are a few people by me, but nobody's super close, so I have some room to move back and forth, and we're going to catch some more fish, guys, don't worry. The tide is coming in though, so I'm going to have to move the tripod back because I don't want it to get soaked or anything. So yeah, I'm going to put on a new piece of shrimp, and then we're going to get back out there and hopefully get whatever just stole my bait. Well guys, there's a bunch of people walking down here, and like I'll get to fishing for a minute and then somebody will stop and start talking to me, which is fun. I like talking to people and stuff about fishing. I can talk to basically anybody about fishing, but it's taking away from the fishing time. I got to get back out there. That was my first cast back, and I think I felt a bite, so I just started reeling it in because I didn't want him to take my bait. So I don't know if I need to wait or like, I don't know what to do, guys, because I'm getting bites still, but there's no like definite just hard takers like there were at the beginning. So hopefully I can connect on a fish. I thought it was going to be a lot easier to catch fish after those first 2 bites, but I don't know what to do now. I've got to get a thumbnail before I forget with the rod and stuff, and then I'm going to get back out there in the water, and I'm going to try to connect with the fish. So let's just see what happens. stock line that came on the rod. It's probably only like 15 pounds. Got him to the bank and he snapped off. The worst problem is I don't have any more weights, so that means that I can't fish anymore. We're gonna have to go get some weights tonight or tomorrow. That way we can keep fishing, because dude, that was awesome. I didn't know what that was. I guess the next time I see you will either be me telling you I can't fish anymore because we didn't get weights, or me getting weights and coming back out here tomorrow, because I want to get revenge on these fish. The thing is, whenever it got in that shallow water right there, I couldn't pull him because he was just sitting on the bottom, and couldn't grab him because it was a stingray. That is just unfortunate, guys. Unfortunate. Guys, I don't know if you would count that stingray as a catch, but I got it on the bank. It was pretty epic, but unfortunately he just kind of broke my line. That's the thing about using a Walmart combo, you don't exactly pick the line. It came pre-spooled on there. Here's the line, as you can see. Here it is in front of my shirt. Can't really see that too well, but super thin mono. The stingray snapped that sucker whenever I tried to pull it up. But anyways, after that, I ended up going to the bait shop the next morning, and I picked up some weights, and that's where the video picks back up. It picks back up the next day after the day that I caught the stingray and those whiting. I think I explained everything pretty well in the video, so I'm not going to talk too much now. I'm just going to shoot you into that video. So yeah, let's roll the clips now. Okay guys, it is literally the very next day. It's about 11 o'clock right now, not prime time or anything, but the tide is way in. So I've actually been fishing for about 30 minutes. This morning we got some more weight so I can fish again. Had to put on a new hook. It's not a circle hook, but anyways, like I said, I've been fishing for about 30 minutes and I wasn't getting anything until the last 2 minutes. I came over here at the very end of these tidal pools. Oh my gosh, a bird just jumped in the water. But at the very end of these tidal pools, it's slightly deeper, and literally I've casted in my last 2 casts and got hit instantly. Now, golly, the weather is getting bad. I can't really tell exactly where I casted last time. I think it was right in there somewhere. But yeah, there's just some whiting that have been stacked up in here. Yep. Oh my gosh. Dude, I have found the whiting. That's in my last 3 casts, I've got hit within the first 30 seconds of being in the water. They have to be stacked in here. I don't think there's anything huge in here, but there is a good bit of fish, it seems like. Let's see if he'll come back for it. Yep, I'm getting bit. I'm getting bit. God, I missed him again. Dude, these little whiting are just in there destroying my shrimp. Look at that. I'll see if anything will hit this little piece. So I'm definitely right back in the same spot. It's hard to tell. The only reason I can tell I'm in the right spot is because the water is slightly darker right there. That's how you know it's deeper. But, yep, he's on it. I got him that time. I got him. Look at that, guys. I've got him dialed right here. I hope there's a lot more fish, because if so, I can get a lot of footage for you guys. Check it out. That right there is a whiting. That's the smallest one of the trip so far. But yeah, 3rd one of the morning right here. And literally none of them have got hooked in the mouth yet, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, there's the fish. I'm a catch and release angler, guys, you know that. But I did say already, if y'all want to catch and cook, let me know, and I will do one next year. But that's already 3 fish that have came out of this tiny little hole. There's no telling, that could be all the fish, or there could be like 20 more in here. Crap, that's not enough shrimp. I'm gonna have to go get a new piece. But if they keep biting like this, guys, I am just gonna keep tearing them up. And the thing about saltwater is, just like yesterday, you can be on the spot where whiting are everywhere, and then bam, stingray can come up, or bam, shark can come up. and then your drag can just start peeling. That's one thing I like about saltwater versus freshwater. In freshwater, you pretty much know, okay, I'm gonna get a bass. I mean, I could hook a snapping turtle or a gator, but really the biggest fish is a bass. I mean, maybe a catfish, but here, there's a great chance of catching literally anything. Plus, I'm fishing with shrimp, so what doesn't bite a shrimp? That's another thing. So the opportunities are endless right here, but hopefully we can at least get a couple more whiting. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed all those fish catches. Now unfortunately, that was all the filming that I did. Now I did catch a couple fish off camera. I'll pop them up on the screen right now. Just sometimes I didn't feel like filming at the beach whenever it was super crowded. So those were the fish that I caught whenever I was just filming off camera. But all in all guys, this challenge was a success. The Walmart fishing reel did pretty well. I mean, obviously it's not the nicest thing in the world. The reel is really bad, but it did catch me some fish. I will say I had a blast fishing at the beach. It's just something I've never done, and I really want to get into it more. Next year, I'm probably going to buy a nicer reel and rod. I'm definitely going to put some stronger line, get some braid for it. But anyways guys, if you have any questions, if I missed anything, just comment those down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, let me know by dropping a like, comment, and subscribe. But other than that, I will just see you in the next video where I do some normal freshwater pond fishing. I'll see you guys later.